comedian, the wonderful Tamar Burger Star.
Where's the stage? How you doing? So far, so good. Yes. Well, thank you everybody for coming here tonight to see us, stand-up comedians, the crazy children of God. We're on a mission. We're here to legalize insanity. Our insanity, yes. And to make you all pay for it. €5 is a good start, I think. Well, as you heard, my stage name is Tamar Burger Star. You think I'm full of myself and burgers? Both correct. Yes, some say I'm full of shit. At least once a day I am. Yeah, but tell you the truth, you guys made me a star because none of you can pronounce my real name. Stalbinets. You try? I rest my case. So, yes, that's what you get when you have a Russian grandpa. I love my grandpa. I have nothing with Russians. And with this name, life is a torture. And Russians know how to torture people. Yes, torturing. Yeah. I mean, being a stand-up comedian can be sometimes torturing, especially if you're married to one, ask my husband. Also being a mom can be torturing. We have two, double torture. I mean, just getting a baby, I mean, that's insane. I mean, I had one last year, voluntarily. Yeah, but it did make me understand better Mother Earth and the danger in traffic. Because it started like a tsunami, it continued like an earthquake, and it ended up like a volcanic eruption. And after that, I felt like I had a car accident. From in out, between my legs. Yeah, but if I was lucky enough to have a car accident, I had time to recover, but no, Mama need to get her rest together and take care of the new bloodsucker, sorry, milk sucker she's totally blindly in love with. If I wasn't totally blindly in love with my baby born, I would never, ever take care of someone who sucked me up, literally, doesn't let me sleep or eat or take a shower or wax my legs or my upper lip. In my family, Mama is the mustache. And when we go together to town, everybody thinks we're a Turkish gay couple. Very tired Turkish gay couple. Yeah. You have no idea. I'm totally blindly in love with him. He's amazing. But the skills I need when he finally falls asleep to unplug him from my nipple. That's a picture. To put instead a pacifier, the Spain, to lay him in his bed and to walk the room quietly without him waking up. You need the same skill to disarm a nuclear weapon. And man runs the world. Yeah, but you have no idea, do you, you childish people? You're free. You can do whatever you want. You can jump out of an airplane, you can jump off the roof, who fucking cares? You can do drugs all night, have sex. I'm so jealous. I mean, I feel sometimes like a hostage. I mean, just to be here tonight, I need to make a whole prisoner exchange program with my husband. But I must admit that this time it was quite easy. I think it's because I waxed my upper lip. He didn't recognize me. I should use it more often. Yeah. And lately, I became a big fan of the toilets. Whoever know me, I was always a big fan, I'm fanatic. I mean, that's the only place I can find some refuge. So I took away all the air fresheners, so the little two enemies will not get near to the smell zone. I mean, what can you do in order to keep the peace and the sanity at home? You sometimes need to use biological weapons. So I'm sitting there finally, checking my emails, my Facebook. Did you know that 80% of the people online on Facebook are at the toilets? You should call it S-book. I've seen your ass in S-book. I've seen your shit in S-book. Looks cool, solid. Yeah. I must tell you, I was pretty nervous coming here tonight. It's a woman thing, because we have more nerves, more brain cells. So I decided to come with a diaper. How else I could look so sexy? Just kidding. If I was skinny, I would wear a diaper just to get this look. Well, I came here at the age of 25, 20 kilo less, and obviously with a diaper. And I'll never forget the first time I've met the Dutch women. Is there any Dutch women in the crowd? Woo! Woo! Wow. I was shocked, I was amazed. It was on a KLM flight. They were perfect. Unbelievable. They were smooth, wax-free legs, you know? Beautiful eyes, legs to their ears. Even their nipples direct the Milky Way. I thought I'm on a beauty contest out of hell. Really. So anyway, it made me feel a bit insecure, so I thought I'm gonna make a plan, you know? I need to find some manufacturing defect. Couldn't find anything. So I became friendly with them. I thought I'll get friendly with them, then I'll cook for them, and then I'll stuff them. This way, I can conduct my anthropological research and get my revenge. After 3 months of cooking, they didn't gain 1 gram. I gained 5 kilos. I thought there must be bulimic, that's insane. So I had to continue my research and find out the most disturbing fact about the Dutch women that make my facial hair stand. You women, you do sport. A lot. And you go to the gym voluntarily. You don't brag about it. And you have this thing called self-discipline. How could you, God, combine all these things in one tall person and leave us with the brains and the hair? Well, must tell you something. Confession. I come from Israel. Not funny. Yeah, the land of milk and honey. It feels like falafel and bloody. I don't talk about Bloody Mary, although I can have one when I see the news. Yeah, life in Israel is fun, fun, fun. Terrorism? Hilarious. Suicide bombers? It's a blast. Living under the continuous threat? That's a real kick. That's why the government makes sure that the war will never end. Yes, people in Israel lives the day. Party is a party. Sex is sex. And supper is really your last supper. Ask Jesus. Yes. And here it's boring. No threat, no war. You should get yourself some Hezbollah, some Hamas. Get that shit going. But you're doing a good job with your new Hitler story builders. Sorry that made that mistake, man. I mean, he's doing such a good work with spicing the racism and the hate. that I never before loved so much the Muslims and hated him. Yeah, really, I mean, yeah. Another confession. I am already over the middle. I'm not over the Middle East, of course. I'm over the middle-life crisis, although I don't give that impression. I'm 43.
No.
You're not. Well, in Holland it sounds like I'm 9 years younger. Yeah, 43. That's the only thing who sounds good in Dutch, by the way. Yeah, and they say that the 40 is the new 30, which is a bit weird. Like, and the 30 is the new 20. Is there any 20 years here? Is there anybody? So for you, it's the new 10. And another confession. Yeah, because, you know, this beautiful, chic silver hair is real. These almost identical twins are also real. And as you heard, the accent is also real. And I really feel like I'm going back in time. You know, look at me, I'm like a black and white TV. With 50 shades of gray. Yeah, so, is there any Italians in the audience? Or Spanish? French? Portuguese?
I'll be Italian for you.
My friend. Nice to have. But can you speak Italian?
Por favor.
Por favor. Don't go and work for the Mossad. Well, I'll skip that. I'll skip that. Well, anyway, the Dutch. I love the Dutch people. I'm married to a few of them. No. Just one. He's so great. I mean, to deal with me, you need to be like few people. And you're doing a good job. And I'm quite amazed of how the Dutch, from what they can do. I mean, all know history, and but the fact that they even can, you know, cut their lunch bread with the fork and a knife. But really, what amazed me the most is that they can speak Dutch, and they can speak it well. Right? Yeah, but they should. Yeah. Oh, I see. My time is coming up. So, no. Well, but I cannot understand they're so proud in one of the most my hated culinaire thing, and that's called the hagelslag. Do you know hagelslag, everybody? Yeah, they're crazy about it. But moms in Holland, they all hate it. Really. I mean, it's making you work extra every day, just vacuum clean your house. So I thought to make a revolution for the sake of the Dutch moms that needs to give hagelslag to their children. And I had this fantasy, because whoever invented it is obviously a man. And I had this fantasy, I'm going to barge into his house like a robber, you know, put hagelslag everywhere, like everywhere, we're in the by the heater and everywhere, you know, and then watch, for the fun of it, I'm gonna steal his vacuum. Tell you that I know for sure you're going to hold the fact that I'm from Israel against me, because in a few minutes when my set is done and I'll go to the toilets and somebody will knock on the door, he will not stop and he will make me say it's occupied. And just like that, I'm a war criminal. So I am very toiletorial. But don't forget, I'm also a refugee. Thank you very much, you've been lovely.
Tamar Burger Star, ladies and gentlemen.